Hey makeup marketers, it's Emily Seagren. I asked you guys what you wanted my next video to be. My choices were how to recruit Avon reps online like a boss, get off Facebook and sell more Avon online, and how to increase team unit sales. So this is your second choice. Second pick is get off Facebook and sell more Avon online. Now I want to show you my website, Makeup Marketing Online. It's all things Avon, so I promote products, I promote the opportunity, and I also share my tips and tricks for Avon reps. And you can come over here and click on Avon Tips. It's broken down into marketing, recruiting, and selling tips. I have tons of videos and tons of posts out there to help you build a better business, a bigger business, and I also sell training bundles. So you can also check those out. It comes with 12 DVDs in the full set, and that's about 12 hours of training material for you. If you watched my video on how to recruit Avon reps like a boss, you heard me talk about my 30-second commercial, so there it is. And while you're at Makeup Marketing Online, be sure to click on these social media icons and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Let's get into today's topic. Now, you may be wondering why I said to get off Facebook. For some reason, I think a lot of us Avon reps love Facebook because there's all kinds of popularity when I post any tips or tricks on how to sell more using Facebook. The reality is that is not where I get most of my traffic, so that's definitely not where I want to spend most of my time. So if you guys are in the Avon business just for fun, more power to you. And you can go spend your days on Facebook. But if you are here to make money, I suggest that you use Facebook as a business tool and not hang out there all day long. Here is my Facebook profile. I try to limit the amount of times I get onto Facebook, about 3 times a day. I like to check it in the morning, check in, sometime in the afternoon, and then I will get on it again when I'm done with work for the day. I know that Facebook isn't what's bringing in the majority of my internet traffic, so I ground myself from getting onto Facebook because what happens is I come in here with a specific thing that I want to do in mind, and I'll start looking at the news feed and I'll say, oh, that's cool, oh, I want to comment on that comment. Before you know it, I am into the news feed and I forgot why I came onto Facebook in the first place. So I like to think of Facebook as kind of a hole sometimes because it can suck you in and it can be a big time waster. So don't let it waste your time. What I recommend is to take a look at your statistics. That word always gets me. Statistics. Look at where your traffic is coming from. And if the majority of your traffic is coming from Facebook, then you probably are utilizing it in a way that's helping your business. I am on the back end of my blog here, and I like to use a tool called Jetpack to monitor my stats. And what I did was took a look at site stats, and this is a WordPress blog, but depending on which blog you have will make a difference where you go to look for this information. But almost all blogs have analytical information and can show you where your traffic is coming from. So I want to click right here where it says referrers. And I'm going to go into summaries for the year. And if I take a look where my traffic is coming from, I see that the majority comes from search engines, and second is Facebook. But remember, I post a lot of articles and tips for other Avon reps. So I probably have more traffic coming from Facebook than the average representative would to their e-store. So what I did was take search engines plus Facebook plus these other social media websites and added the numbers together. So I came up with 196,900. I then took the number of Facebook views, which is about 56,000. So I divided 196,900 divided by 56,000, and that tells me what percentage of my traffic comes from Facebook. And it is only about 28%. So I don't want to be spending 90% of my time on Facebook when I know only 28% of my traffic comes from there. So I am very disciplined about how much I get on Facebook and how long I stay on there. And I try to focus most of my energy into writing blogs, because that is where these search engine referrals come from. For those of you who are unfamiliar with blogs, it's somewhat like an online journal. You can write articles, and it's information where you're writing an article to help someone with a topic they're looking up. So if you search for how to sell Avon online, hopefully my website comes up there, and it does. So that is how people find my blogs, is by searching on a search engine like Google or Yahoo, and then my blog articles will come up. So I definitely spend most of my time on my blogs. If you are on Facebook all the time and you're just in Avon to have fun and for the social aspect of it, that's completely fine. You have to decide how to spend your time every day and how focused you want to remain on your Avon business. So look at the stats to prioritize your time. If you are not tracking stats yet, I do have 2 different videos, one on Stat Counter and one on Google Analytics to start tracking your e-store traffic. That'll give you a better clue as to how people are finding you. Another thing I notice on Facebook, there's all kinds of great Avon groups, definitely lots of ways to connect with other Avon reps. And while I'm talking about it, be sure that you're a member of Makeup Marketing Online. We have a great group on there where we discuss marketing topics and specifically how to market online. But anyways, with those groups, I see Avon reps like answering everyone's questions. You know, someone pops on there, how do I do a return for a customer? Sometimes you'll see those same people answering everyone's questions, which is very nice and pleasant of you to do that. But think about what you're gaining by answering all these questions. That time you could be using to spend on building your Avon business. Again, if you're more in it for the social aspect and that's fun for you, more power to you. And then another thing I see is being the Avon police. I am a big supporter of doing things outside of the box. The way I've become successful is through an Avon store, which is no longer allowed, and building a big online Avon business, which wasn't really heard of back when I first started doing it. So I've kind of taken some untraditional ways to be successful with Avon. And my point here is not to be the Avon police. When I would step outside of my comfort zone and do something that maybe wasn't, I guess, doesn't follow the rules 100%. I'm not telling you to go break the rules, but if I was taking a chance, you know, there'd always be someone being like, well, you're not allowed to do that. Or I thought we couldn't do this. Look at page 54 of the advertising policies. So my opinion on that is to don't be the Avon police. Blaze your own trail. Be a leader, not a follower. Try different things. Find out what works for you, and use your best judgment. Do things that are ethical. Follow the rules, but maybe bend them a little bit here and there if no one's going to notice. If it's going to help you get ahead and it is going to make you successful, be different. Put yourself out there. Another thing I want to mention about Facebook, I like to use the app Buffer. It's Buffer app. You can also find different social media tools that allow you to automate your social media posts. And let me log in here. So what I can do with Buffer is set up my posts. I don't have any in queue right now, so I need to set those up. But I can automate my posts so that they can go out at different times during the day. So I have mine set up 5 times a day. That is a lot. So maybe you want to start with 1 or 2. And you can automate your content so that it's automatically posting for you. So when you have the time to get on Facebook, you can spend it socializing with others. Some other suggestions are to try different ways of using Facebook to be successful. You have your personal profile, which you don't want to blast with all Avon all the time. Your friends and family might kill you for that. So try to have a good mixture that actually represents your life. For me, Avon is a big part of my life, so Avon is a big part of my Facebook profile. And if people don't like it, then they can unfollow me or unfriend me or whatever. But make sure that you are sharing that you are an Avon rep. I used to be like so hush-hush about anything Avon. I don't even know if someone would have known how to order from me. So don't be like that. Don't be shy. Use your personal profile sporadically. Also try a business page and a group. Try different tactics on Facebook to see what works for you. One thing I will mention with the business pages is that Facebook has really limited who they show your posts to. Just an example, they limit it unless you pay to advertise, which I don't really recommend at this point. A lot of people that have tried it have not been successful in getting online sales. So I recommend other ways. But here we have almost 3,900 people who like my LABC page. And here's a post where they showed it to 9 people. So that stinks. But I still do post on there because all of these get indexed in the search engines. If someone comes to my page, they can see all of my different posts. But I definitely don't want to spend a lot of time here when Facebook has limited it so much that hardly anyone sees my posts. Another way I like Facebook is to, another business way that I like Facebook is to interact with my team. So I have a secret team page, and every time I have a new representative, we invite them by email to join our group. And that way I can connect with my new reps, my leaders, and the rest of Team Momentum. And it's really exciting to see them getting to know one another and helping each other out. At one point, this was just me posting all the time and not much interaction. So For those of you who are new to leadership, don't fear. There will be a point where your team starts interacting and communicating with you. But in the beginning, you do need to do a lot of the communicating yourself. One tip that's helpful is to be able to tag your team members, especially in recognition posts. That way they get notified that you said great job. They get notified that all these people like my post and that they comment on it. So I think it's just a great way to recognize team members and build a sense of community with your team. On my personal profile, I will say one more thing, and then I'll wrap it up for this video. But definitely create photo albums to show your Avon business. Here I create one every year. I like to, let me see where Avon 2016 is. Here it is. Okay, so I like to post a little autobiography in the beginning, telling about me and my Avon business, so that every time I add pictures to this album, it brings up my my little bio there, so people can learn about my business. They can see how much fun I have with Avon, how many friends that I've gained through Avon events, and just through building my business. So definitely use photos and rewards and things like that to show people how great Avon can be when they sign up as an Avon representative. So I hope this has helped you guys. I guess I didn't show you how to sell Avon off of Facebook, but hopefully I did encourage you to use Facebook in a proper manner, so that it is helping build your business, not stealing time away from your business. Thanks, guys.